Hey guys, Jesse Razo here once again. I'm going to talk with you a little bit about a local marketing hack, a little known secret, and a local marketing hack that I've been utilizing for the last several years to help our clients out. I'm going to talk with you about how we utilize what I call smart numbers. And smart numbers, basically what they are is they are numbers that route voice and text messages the exact same way that they would be routed if somebody called your phone number directly. So let's say that you have a telephone number that you advertise for your company and you're utilizing it for both voice and text messaging. What we can do is we can set up a local number, let's say in the town next to you, and we can route voice and text messages from that local number to your cell phone, just like if they were calling your actual cell phone yourself. So might not seem like a big deal, but several years back when I was thinking about strategies or ways to gain the competitive advantage when we were talking about moving into different markets, and one of the things that people utilize to distinguish whether or not a company is from a specific market is a local phone number. And there's a couple of different ways that you can utilize smart numbers. One is you can utilize them on your website in order to list different phone numbers. It gives you a larger presence, makes you look a little bit bigger online. Two, you can list them on your business pages and or directory pages and create what's called a virtual office in different geographical areas. So if you're targeting your marketing efforts and you're looking at specific geographical areas, there's a lot of indicators online that search engines utilize to determine whether or not you're a local business. One is the actual telephone number. Another is the address, reviews, and then there's some validation processes that you got to go through if you want to list a business in the local market. So what I did for one of our customers, and I'm going to show you an example of how this turned out, and I'm utilizing Dent Solution because they were one of our first customers, and these were where we cut our teeth on some of these strategies, and utilizing smart numbers was one of those strategies that really gave us a competitive advantage in the marketplace and gave us the ability to move into different geographical areas, create a local presence, and then dominate in that area because we could, with that local presence, we could build reviews in that area, we could build authority, we could build out our presence from an online standpoint, and that was really powerful and effective compared to a company that was trying to advertise in the same geographical area that was not even in the geographical area. So there was a process that we went through. One of the things that we did is we deployed a smart number, and it was a local telephone number. We also deployed a virtual office there, or what we called estimating centers for our PDR and automotive hail repair centers. And all those estimated centers were listed as by appointment only. So regardless of where the address was at, we listed it by appointment only. We made it clear, and we defined that if they wanted to get an estimate and or schedule a repair, they had to call our local number, and then we were routing that traffic. They had to call or text the local phone number in order to schedule their repair. And then what we could do is we could schedule some time to actually meet them at that address, or a time where we can meet them at a location that was convenient for them. Incredibly powerful strategy, and it really leveraged business directory pages, business pages, and also website, both on-page and off-page SEO. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what happens when you utilize a unique name, address, and phone number in targeted markets that you want to go into. So if you have a unique name, address, and phone number in your primary market, in the city next to you, or in the markets that you want to move into, what you want to do is you want to create a unique name, address, and phone number, or NAP. And what you want to do is you want to build out your local presence the exact same way that you have in your primary location, with business pages, directory pages, websites, SEO. All those things need to be specific to that geographical area, so that when the search engines come through and they take a look, they give you a lot of authority in regards to your location. And I would assert, based off of my past experience and what I'm going to show you in just a second, that if you do this, you're going to have a presence in whichever market that you want to move into. I've actually, with Dent Solution, we've had about 5x growth in regards to his company, and we're continuing to grow. We're going to continue to move into new markets, continue to build out local marketing strategies in each market that he wants to move into as he expands geographically. We're also going to expand that presence online and expand our marketing efforts when it comes to his business pages, his directory pages, his web pages, and things of that nature. So no matter where he goes, we'll be able to back him up with a really sound strategy through our local marketing toolkit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. I'm going to do just a quick search for Dent Solution. I'm in the Fairfield area. Of course, his original location was out of Napa. And of course, as you go through and you look at the anatomy of the search, you have his paid advertising up front. He's actually got the top 2 spots, or the top spot in regards to paid advertising. Of course, he's going to be listed as number 1 for organic, but this is what I'm talking about in regards to local presence. Local presence really has a lot to do, just as much to do with desktop search as it has to do with mobile search and leveraging the GPS on your mobile device in order to serve your business. Map searches, voice searches, and things of that nature, really building a brand around your local marketing strategy. So as you can see here on the map and the directory listings, he's actually dominating in the area. And if you come in here, you'll see all these locations that we have built out for him, all with unique phone numbers and addresses. And he's continuing to expand his efforts here. As you can see, he has 2 locations in the Napa area, just recently moved into the Vacaville area, so we're still continuing to build that out. He's got the Fairfield and Vallejo area, and then we're going to be moving into the Marin area out here to give him a good coverage in the North Bay area. But really the strategy and something that you should be focusing on is as you expand your markets, or when you want to get full coverage in your markets, you want to make sure that you get a map pin. You want to make sure that you get your directory listings, your business pages up there in each one of those markets. And then you want to make sure that you have web pages with vanity URLs or actual landing pages on your primary website that targets that specific market. Meaning that if you're in Napa, you're going to have pages that are specific. The messaging on those pages are specific to Napa. If you have a Fairfield location that you're building out, you're going to have landing pages on your website that's going to be specific to the Fairfield market. You might have some things on there that are specific, very specific to Fairfield and the market there. So it's important about tailoring your messaging and also tailoring your local marketing strategy so that you get full coverage in regards to the markets that you're trying to target and dominate. So what I would encourage you that you do is take a look at utilizing smart numbers, get unique phone numbers in the local market, so local area codes, get an address in that market listed as a estimating center with instructions on how to schedule an estimate, and then go out there and move into each one of those markets very strategically, build out your presence, and then focus on the things that are going to make you successful in each one of those markets, like a lot of customer reviews, a lot of content, videos, and things of that nature, and then creating custom content on your websites in order to dominate each one of those markets. So incredibly important. Make sure you get your business map pins out there. Make sure you get a good presence, and hopefully you got a ton of value out of that. Until the next time we speak, make today and every day a fantastic day. I'll talk with you real soon.